All right, so today we're going to take a deep dive into an area they call the Catalina Foothills of Tucson, Arizona, affectionately called by locals the Cat Foothills. It is an area at the base of the Santa Catalina Mountains. It is a beautiful place to live. The views are awesome. The best thing about it that I love, I'm a little bit biased. We actually just moved here and live in the Catalina Foothills. Is location. The location is ideal. If you want to get downtown, if you want to go hiking, if you want to golf, shopping, everything is right here. Everything is centrally located in the Catalina Foothills area of Tucson. It's one of the older, more established areas in Tucson. What we loved about it, the homes are bigger and the lot sizes are big. We are out on almost an acre lot here, which is pretty much standard for any single family homes here in Catalina Foothills. Bigger lots, fantastic views. But on the other hand, it is diverse. There are townhomes, condos here as well, even mobile homes. There's a mobile home park right down the street. So it's a very diverse area. I get calls all the time from people, moving here. Hey Bob, please share what is the Catalina Foothills? What is it like to live there? And again, like I said, I'm biased. I live here myself and my family, but I want to show you and share with you guys the reasons why you really want to put the Catalina Foothills on your bucket list. If it's there already, fantastic. If it's not, definitely check out this video. We're going to go after it right now. Also, stay tuned until the end of the video where I'm going to share with you the best happy hour here in Tucson, Arizona. So stay tuned for that. Hey everybody, it's Robert Craig with eXp Realty. I'm a local real estate agent here in Tucson, Arizona. And if this is your first time on the channel, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos about what it is like to live out here in Tucson. I'm going to be taking deep dives into different neighborhoods so you guys can understand what it is what it's like to live out here in Tucson. I get calls every single day from people wanting to move out here. It's a beautiful part of the country. Weather is great. Right now it's a little warm, but talk to me in January when it's below zero in the Midwest. It'll be about 80 degrees here. So anyway, we get calls every day about people wanting to move out here and asking about these different areas. And one of the big questions I've had recently is, hey Bob, what are the Catalina Foothills and what is it like to live there? I'm biased, like I said previously. We just moved here a little over a year ago from the Midwest, and we looked at all the areas in Tucson, in the whole city of Tucson, and we decided on the Catalina Foothills for many reasons. And what I'd like to do today is I want to share those reasons with you guys as to why people are flocking here. People from different parts of the country are moving here daily. So I want to share that with you guys. So let's get on it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the camera around here. I'm going to get on a map view to really, instead of just talking about it, I want to show you guys the different areas on a Google map, and actually some pictures as well, and kind of show you what it is like to live here, give you a better idea on that instead of just talking about it. So I'm going to turn it around here and get a map view going, and we'll go from there. Catalina Foothills is up in kind of the north, a little bit east section of Tucson. And the basically borders the Santa Catalina Mountains, which is a mountain range up here. It kind of borders that on the north. On the east, it borders the Sabino Canyon, Bear Canyon area. Tonka Verde is kind of out that way as well. As you can see, it kind of runs right along the Relito River all the way going west, which is actually River Road. They call it River Road obviously because of the Relito River. So River Road kind of runs through here as well. We're kind of right along that southern border. of Catalina Foothills. And on the west, it is bordered by First Avenue and kind of juts over here to Oracle Road as well, which is one of the main drags, or one of the main, it's not a highway, but one of the main roads going north and south. Very bumpy road, gets very busy as well. So as you can see, proximity to downtown Tucson and University is like really like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. So straight down First or Campbell, Country Club or Stone. I take Stone a lot when I'm going into downtown Tucson. So as far as location goes, you're very close to, if you're working in Tucson or down by the military base down there, they have an Air Force base down there as well, or Raytheon is down in this area as well, or the medical district is right down here as well in the University Arizona area. So anyway, so as you can see, that is really awesome, close proximity to downtown. Number two is you are so close to the mountain range. The views in here are just incredible. You have awesome mountain views all along the roads here. So let me see if I can zoom in on where we live. Oh, don't look at my address. Anyway, yeah, so we're right in the middle of Catalina Foothills. So we're in Shadow Hills area. We're right here. So our views from our house are huge. I mean, we got very awesome views of these huge the mountain range here as well. So Shadow Hill is kind of where we live. Why we decided to live here is really because of location. Also because of the homes. The homes are on large lots, as you can see here. 2-3 car garage homes. They're probably like 3,300 square foot homes. Can get kind of pricey. Some of these are updated, some are not. Obviously, the more updated they are, the higher the price. They will get into maybe the $1 million range in this area. But you get what you pay for, as they say, right? But the views are just incredible. You have all these mountain range views in our neighborhood, Shadow Hills. So we're like in Shadow Hills area right here. So you get higher price homes, obviously going up north, up into the mountain range here. Some of these homes are just like big estate homes. I think there's one up there right now, might be up in this area. It's about $8 million right now. So I've been on the market for like 4 years though. So not selling at $8 million. But anyways, there's some big money homes up in this area. 2, 3, 4, 5, up to $8 million. And their views is like basically built into the mountain. These homes are like 10, 15,000 square foot homes. So beautiful homes. Also, you can get, the price ranges here. I'll show you on the MLS here. So right now active, there's actually a condo for sale at $195,000. The high, obviously, like I just said, is $8 million. So average is a little skewed. That's because of this price point. Home prices aren't really that high. I think they're probably more in the average range of maybe like 650 to maybe like 700,000. This guy right here just skews it this $8 million home. But just to let you guys know, you can find all different types of homes in here. They're not all, $800,000, $900,000. There's some nice condos in here as well as townhomes. We actually stayed in a townhome over here in Ventana Canyon, which is a beautiful area. There's a couple golf courses in there. There's really cool townhomes in here. Let's see if I can pull that up and get a little look see. There's single families in there as well, which are a little bit smaller. But most of these in here in this particular area are townhomes. But that's kind of what you get in that area. And these are price range probably into like maybe the $500,000 or $600,000 range. But again, you're like right in the golf course of Ventana Canyon.
Again, views are like just incredible. So, um, schools. Let's talk about schools. So let's see. Let's go here. I love this website. It's called niche.com. I always tell my clients to go there if they have any questions on schools, good schools, bad schools, the best area to be in for schools. So Catalina Foothills right now is showing the number one in best suburbs to live in Arizona, but the overall school rating is A plus. So the school district, from grade school all the way up to high school is exceptional. It's one of the best in Tucson, maybe in the whole of Arizona, actually. So really good schools. My daughter actually goes to school. She's 10 years old. She actually goes to school. She goes to a private school, but she goes to the Waldorf school, which is right over by this right here, the Tucson Waldorf school. So what we like about that is actually one of the reasons why we came out here. She was in the Waldorf system in Chicago, and we came out here, and that was a major thing for us was to get near a Waldorf school, which we are. So we're maybe only right down River Road from First. We're only like a 10-minute drive down the road. So exceptional schools here in the Catalina Foothills. Let's talk about shopping. So we shop over at Whole Foods. We're kind of Whole Foods snobs, I guess, which is right over here at Ina and Ina and Oracle Road. Whole Foods Market, your typical, Whole Foods Market. Maybe a little less. Compared to Chicago, they have a little less selection than what we would get back in the Midwest, which is kind of weird in a way. For example, my wife was trying to get the organic limes, and they didn't even carry organic limes, which is kind of weird. You're out in Arizona, you think you'd just be able to pick them off the trees here, right? So, so we shop there. There's also just a Trader Joe's as well, which is over off of Campbell, which is down here. Where is this at? I get it turned around now a little bit. It's off of Campbell. Oh, it's down here. Sorry, I apologize. So it's down here at Trader Joe. So that's not far from us either. There's Safeway as well. There's a Safeway over here on Sunrise, if you want to go that route. Also, there's a farmer's market, which we love to go to, which is right down here. It's actually, which is kind of cool. It's right by the Rolito Park racetrack, which I probably think that most people don't even know that Tucson has a horse racing track. But yes, we do. And actually, that's really close to our house as well, which I love. So that's open from, I think it's like September until February. So only for a couple of months. Obviously, they don't want horses running in the 100-degree weather, which we are in right now. We're by 105 today. But anyway, there's a farmer's market in here every weekend as well, which is an awesome farmer's market. Me and the family go there. My daughter loves, there's a crepe truck that comes here, and she gets, I think it's the turkey crepe. It has turkey and a bunch of really, fresh vegetables in there, lettuce, tomato, peppers, stuff like that. So it was really good. This is actually a really cool market. We've gotten to know some of the people that work there and get our fresh produce there as opposed to shopping at Whole Foods. So, and how about the locals, how about the local businesses, which I love. So let's get into restaurants, which is my favorite. So we're right here, and this is La Encantada. So this is a shopping area. This is this is one of the reasons why we moved there as well to Shadow Hills and Catalina Foothills, is because of this, because there are so many things to do. Here's another grocery store. Sorry, I should have brought that up. It's AJ's. I think they're just local to Arizona. I know there's one up in Scottsdale, a couple in Scottsdale. I think there's one or two here in Tucson as well. They are a little pricey. You think Whole Foods is pricey? These guys are actually a little bit more than that. I love going there for their breakfast sandwiches. Their breakfast sandwiches and burritos are like outstanding. I can get a cup of coffee and a burrito for probably like $6. So really good place to go. I love their coffee as well. I don't know what they do with their coffee, but it's not like Starbucks, like really roasted. It's got a really nice flavor. So AJ's is great. They also have a lemon iced tea over the summer, dollar iced tea, and free refills as well. So if you're in that neck of the woods, definitely jump in and get yourself a nice cold iced tea um, to curb the summer heat here is so hot. Anyways, Williams Sonoma, Pottery Barn, the usual stores, Crate and Barrel. Uh, but what I also like to show you here is, oh, sorry, jump back over here. Have patience with me. Is right in here. These are my favorites. So this is North Italia. They're a chain. I know there's one in Scottsdale that we used to go to, but this is like awesome. There's fresh pasta. They make their own homemade pasta, and the wood-fired pizzas are just delicious. So very good place to eat. Firebirds, one of my actually one of my good friends works there. He's one of the sous chefs there. Great place. Actually have a really good bar in there as well. If you want to grab a burger and a beer, let's go around the cul-de-sac here. Little circle. There's raw sushi. So for us, the sushi is kind of a major thing for us. Being from Chicago, we had a pretty large selection of sushi restaurants to go to. We're kind of limited here, to be honest. And to be honest, we haven't really gone out and really tried all of them. Raw's pretty good. Their fresh fish is good. They use a little bit too much crab meat for me for their rolls, but just regular pieces are really, really good there. Get a good martini there as well. And this is my daughter's favorite place, Frost Gelato. Oh my God, they have like the best gelato ever. I think I get like chocolate and peanut butter, and she likes this kind of cotton candy thing. Ugh, I don't like it, but anyway, very, very cool place. Again, local. What was the armor truck? Let's go steal some money. Okay, so that's those two places. That's La Encantada, and now there's another across the street here is really good as well. If you want to get a good steak, Fleming's is always good. It's a chain, I understand that, but if you want to get a steak once in a while, actually has some decent steaks there. Make a good martini there as well. Wild Garlic, I've never been to, but this is supposed to be a really good restaurant as well. Uh, and there's another restaurant in here. It's called. It's not on the map here. Oh, there it is. Cavallino. This is awesome. Really good Italian restaurant as well. Again, they have like the wood-fired pizzas in there. Really good pasta dishes as well. Their lasagna is actually really good. All right. See, I love restaurants. Can't you tell? So let's go down Campbell Road here, and let's head over to St. Michael's Plaza, which is one of my favorite, coolest places. Um, this development was built years ago, and it was built kind of in a Spanish motif, which I think is so cute. There's a Homewood Suites back in here as well, a hotel, Ren Coffee Shop. Let me see if I can walk through here. It's right on the corner here. Ren Coffee Shop is the premier coffee shop, I believe, in Tucson. I love this place. I go in there, have a cup of coffee, do my work. My wife does yoga in here. There's a yoga studio in here. There's actually we haven't been here yet. This is a wine shop, and I think they do some like Arizona Wine Collective. They do some tastings and stuff there as well. Have not done that yet, but we will be doing that since my wife loves wine. So that's a really, really cool area. Again, 5 minutes from the house. So as you can see, everything is like so close here. All right, let's talk about, let me get out of this. this guy. Let's talk about hiking. One of my favorite things to do. So obviously being right in the foothills here, the hiking trails are just outstanding. Let me see if I can put these in this thing to show you some of these hiking trails. Because there is a lot of them. And we have done some of them, we haven't done all of them. So this is one we first did was Ventana Canyon Trailhead. This is really pretty scenery here, and it's not that hard of a hike. Pretty much anybody can do it, any kind of skill level that you have of hiking. I mean, you're not climbing big boulders or mountains. Pretty menial, pretty flat trail. We like doing that with the family. My daughter likes doing that one as well. These over here, Sabino Canyon, we've been here as well. These are very similar to Ventana, but out here, the Seven Falls area, it's a long hike out there, but out here is just gorgeous. And there's actually some certain time of the year, there's waterfalls out there. Obviously with the weather, in the summer now and it being very dry, there's no waterfalls right now, but in the winter, we get some snow. We get some snow off of Mount Lemon that comes trickling down. Actually, you get some really nice waterfall scenes there. So we haven't done that. We're going to do that coming up this year. And then another trail. There's tons of trails. Pontotoc Ridge. This is really pretty. Got a great view of downtown Tucson. Finger Rock as well. Now, somebody I just talked to the other day did Finger Rock. We've done a little part of Finger Rock, but Finger Rock goes way out here. And I guess there's a gentleman that I spoke to, and he kind of did the whole trail. It took him about like 7 hours, and he was wiped out afterwards. So that's a really hard when you get into this area. You're really climbing up the mountain here. But if you want to just do a leisurely hike, just right in this area is really cool. The Pontotoc Canyon is beautiful, really nice scenery there. So as you can see, there's a bunch of different hiking options in Catalina Foothills. Probably have like 7 or 8 different options. So let's talk about golf courses. One of my favorite things to talk about. I'm an avid golfer. I love it. So in Catalina Foothills, there are options. There are several private clubs. Skyline Country Club is private. La Paloma is private. But La Paloma, I think, is semi-private actually, because I think you can get a Troon pass. So Troon, the company Troon Golf purchased La Paloma, and you can get a Troon Golf pass to play there as well. So Ventana Canyon, I played here several times. The views here are just incredible. I mean, there's the mountain course and then the canyon course. The mountain course kind of rides straight up into the mountains, and the canyon course kind of comes down the mountains. So severe like drops and stuff. So it's your atypical kind of mountain course. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous course. One of my favorites. So we're getting a little bit outside of Catalina Foothills, but Arizona National Golf Club is an awesome course as well. The U of A men's golf team, that's their home course. So they play there. Again, beautiful views of mountains over there. I also play at Tucson National Golf Course. This is a little bit outside of Catalina Foothills as well. It's not that far of a drive from my house, maybe like 15-20 minutes. They have a PGA Pro Senior Tour plays here every year. It is a Jack Nicklaus design course. It is absolutely beautiful. They have 3 9 holes there. So very, very nice. It's associated with the Omni Hotel there. So very, very, very nice, very, very nice golf course and very, very, very nice resort. So if you want to head over here, where are we at? Tangerine. This is one of my favorite golf courses right here, Quarry Pines. This is built on an old quarry. So they dug out, let me see if I can get a picture of that guy. Probably just a parking lot. Probably can't get on the course. But anyways, really, really cool course. I actually played there yesterday for like 25 bucks. Granted, it's 105 degrees outside, but great value for uh, great value there. $25 to play 18 holes of golf. It's cheaper than going to a driving range, you know. So yeah, I get on there probably like 3:30 in the afternoon. And right now, the monsoon season, around that time of the day, clouds sort of form. So it really cuts out the direct sunlight and keeps it a little bit cooler for you. The loop. And the loop is super cool. I don't know if I can get that on a map, but the loop runs from, let me see, I don't think I can get on a map, unfortunately. I'll have to, whoop, sorry, going too far. It runs right along, actually, you know what? I think I can get it on here. Yeah, this gives you a good map, I think, as well. Yeah, right here. So you can see how far, here's Tucson. You see how long this loop is. It's crazy. It's like I think it's like 130, yeah, 131 miles of biking and walking, or I think I've seen people rollerblading on there, but it's 131 miles. It's just insane. And this is a real something that Tucson is really noted for is biking. Biking is so popular out here. I think it's one of the actually the world's most popular biking spots in the whole world, actually. So very cool. And this trail runs. We normally go to the loop is on here. Sorry about that. It kind of runs all there. You have these like little stops. So I know off of Campbell Road, which is right here, you can get off the trail here, jump in over here. Remember I talked about rent coffee or a beer? You go to Union Public House and grab a beer as well. Get off the trail here and just pop in, have a coffee, have a little snack, something to eat, get back on the bike trail and just head on out for your 130-mile bike ride. I won't be doing that. That's too far for me. But anyway, very cool area of Tucson to live. Catalina Foothills is, I think, the most desirable area in Tucson for location, restaurants, bars, schools, everything. You got it all right here. It's a little bit more pricier than some of the other areas in Tucson, but I think it's well worth it. It's well worth the cost if you can afford it. Yeah, just a beautiful place to live. And I talked about the best happy hour in Tucson. Well, here it is right here. This has the best happy hour in Tucson. They have live bands. I don't think I can get in there, but I have some. They have live bands outside. There's all seating outside. They have me and my wife are actually there this last Wednesday, which is considered Whiskey Wednesday. They actually have half price on all whiskey, on everything. High-end whiskey, low-end whiskey, half off on everything. So we went in there. I had a couple of whiskeys. My wife had 2 glasses of wine. We had a little bit to eat, and the bill was $80 with tip. So great place, and we got to see some live music as well. So this is the best happy hour in Tucson. So if you're around, you probably see me hanging out in the back here, having a beer with family or friends. So if you see me, stop by. I'll buy you a beer.
Okay, I get it. Catalina Foothills is such an awesome area to live in, just because of location, number one, right? And just so many different things to do here as well. So what I like to do is anybody thinking about moving out to Tucson, Arizona, I like to set up a phone call, or better yet, a Zoom call, and really dive in and figure out 2 or 3 of the main things that's important to you. You know, whether that be work, you know, location of work, location of downtown, location of, you know, hiking, golf, you know, some of the best restaurants, anything. So if we get 2 or 3 of the main items, it'll save you guys time when you do come out here, that you're not just, you know, haphazardly driving around Tucson. Tucson is a smaller city, but it actually is pretty expansive, and there's a lot of different areas here in Tucson to figure out. So if I know ahead of time a couple of the main items, I can definitely zone in. We can zone in on a particular area that you're interested in, but can't do that unless you give me a call. So give me a call if you're planning on moving out to Tucson, Arizona. Love to help you out. Set up a Zoom or just a regular call is fine. And like I said, give me 2 or 3 of the most important things to you, and I can get on it, be your boots on the ground. So I'm happy to help you guys out. I've got your back on the real estate side. And until the next video, see you on the other side.